Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm your host, Devin here with GX. I know it's kind of late, but I wanted to do something special because, as you all know, I do have autism, high functional autism. So, in this case, I wanted to do a reaction video to a girl who has experienced bipolar disorder, anxiety, and autism. So, it can be tough on anybody. So I go through the same thing. I do get emotional at times because of my disorder. I sometimes don't feel normal as anybody else has, but I know I am. But I just need to find it in myself to believe that I am normal. So let's just say that she's not alone. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with this video.
10 years old. It was a misdiagnosis. I don't have bipolar disorder. But I went through the stigma of what people with depression and bipolar disorder go through for many, many years of my life. And then I found out that I actually have autism.
She is
I had
pretty too.
teachers that would take points off of my tests for rocking back and forth because it was distracting. And every day I'd come home and I'd ask my mom, why don't people like me? Why don't I have any friends? It wasn't really until I was about 17, I'd say,
yeah.
that I really sat down and thought about it all and realized that, unfortunately, and not due to my own being, not my fault, that I had to make some changes in my own life just to be able to communicate on a personal level with another human being. Autism it's a window that's foggy, and you're standing on one side of it and you're trying to look out, and you can kind of make out the picture outside, but it's blurry and you have to come up with the details yourself, and sometimes they're right and sometimes they're not. Anxiety is it's this dark black void that just hangs over you.
I have the
like a
same
rain
thing.
cloud. It's pouring and doesn't stop. It feels like happiness was a lie. And like all I ever felt was just dark.
Oh shoot, I'm about to.
That there's just this dark force just crowding around me. And every decision that I make, every step I take, everything I think, it's just life telling me that I'm not good enough, and I never was, and I never will be. If I could turn it off, I would. There's this monster, I think, that lives inside of the minds of people like me, that just says these little things all throughout the day, like, oh, you're worthless, nobody loves you, you're just crazy, you're just a crazy person, and you'll never be better, you'll be ill for the rest of your life, and no matter what you do, you're just crazy and you're wrong, and you're going to die and no one's going to care. And practice
I can't, man.
and defiance help to kind of make that monster a little bit
That's how
less
I'm always
noisy.
feeling every
But
day.
when you call someone crazy or insane, you might be feeding that monster, giving it the fuel to pipe up and hurt that person just a little bit more, maybe to the point where they go home and put a gun to their head. Do something to hurt themselves or someone that they love.
Or commit suicide. That's the
It's
worst thing
funny
you can do.
how much more language can affect somebody than you might think. I'm a hot dog. not just someone with autism and anxiety.
You're beautiful.
I'm a young woman. I work really hard. I'm good at what I do.
There you go.
I care about my friends. I'm artistic. I've made all sorts of things. I've written poetry. I make films. I play music. I sing. I have pets that love me. I take care of them. I love taking care of people and taking care of things, and sometimes I make my friends laugh. I don't know if I'm funny. I'm not the right person to judge, but
I'm
they
the
seem
same
to
way.
think so. And there's a lot more to me than my mental health. I like Mexican food a lot. I like sitting in a rainstorm, which doesn't happen here. And I like to spend my time with really good people. I like rainbows and unicorns and puppies and
Good for you.
kittens in baskets with bow ties. The Legend of Zelda.
Good for you.
I don't know. I like things just like everyone else does.
I'm the same way.
I work just as hard as everyone else. I have cats. Sandy and Monkey. Sometimes I don't rock, sometimes I sit still, but it's just kind of how my body has always been, it's how it's always functioned. This is just what my body does.
Yeah.
Here's the bottom line. You don't know everyone's brain. You don't know what they've been through, or what they've seen, or where they've been.
Alright.
And words are powerful. Words can be strong enough to alter or devastate or even end a life. It's really important to pay attention to what you say.
Yeah.
Stop calling me crazy. Stop calling me odd. Stop calling me wrong.
Alright.
Because there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just different from you.
The only thing I can say to you is God loves you. I love you for who you are. You are a huge inspiration to me and to everybody else all over the world. I cried 3 times earlier because of my disorder. I know exactly what you're going through, and I know what it's like. And I feel the exact same way. Girl, you are... Wait a minute. Look. You are beautiful in so many ways. Like, can't nobody take that away from you. The only thing I can tell you is be blessed and stay blessed. Any guy out there would love to date a girl like you. Even though you're autistic, you're still beautiful for who you are, and I'm never ever gonna judge you for that. I'll tell you one thing. Once I stop being so depressed all the time, I think I'm gonna feel better about myself. Watching people expressing their experience with high functional autism and what other disorder they have, and I think it can help me out a lot to feel free, and all I gotta say is that I love you for who you are, and stay strong. You're beautiful. You're a wonderful person, and God bless you. See you tomorrow.